Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to tonight's varsity basketball matchup between the visiting Winfield Warriors and your St. Charles West Warriors. Tonight's game is being brought to you in part by St. Charles Lanes. Every Friday night is Dollar Mania. After 9 p.m. with a $3 cover charge, you can get your shoe rental, bowling game, medium drink, hot dog, and french fries for $1 each. Midtown Market, serving the St. Charles community for 3 generations. Coffee Automotive. Visit us for friendly, honest service. We keep your car perkin'. Integrity Mortgage, your hometown family-owned mortgage company. Be sure to catch all of your Varsity Warriors volleyball, wrestling, and basketball home games right here on youtube.com/WarriorVisionTV. And be sure to check out Tribe TV right here on Warrior Vision TV. This month's episodes will be music videos. And in second place this week, we have The Judge by Matt Anderson. Thank you for joining us this evening. I'm Matt Anderson, and next to me here in the booth tonight is Jacob Schwartz. The Winfield Warriors, coached by Tim Smith, have a record of 0-5 up to this point in the season. The Warriors, led by Coach P, are also 0-5. Jacob, who are some players to look out for in tonight's game?
For the Winfield Warriors, we have Bree Bergkemper. It's averaging 6 points a game and 2 assists per game. And then we also have Alina, who's shooting 50% from the field. And for the Warriors, we have Sabrin Jones, also putting up 6 points and 2 assists a game, and Grace Honey, who's putting up 6 points and 4 rebounds a game.
Jacob, what do the Warriors need to do to have success in tonight's game against the Warriors?
In order for the Warriors to get the best of the Winfield Warriors this evening, I think they must create their shots in the best way they can. That's one of our problems, and I think if we can do that tonight, then we have a good chance of pulling out the W.
Let's see if the Warriors are up to the task tonight. Well, ladies and gentlemen, the stage is set, the teams are ready. It's time now to take you to the action. And we're coming up to tip-off here. Starting 5, we have Grace Honey, Brooke Wilson, Cameron Mace, Alicia Condos, and Sabrin Jones. And for the tip-off, Brooke Wilson. The ball is up. West wins the tip-off. Sabrin Jones bringing the ball down the court at the top of the key. Passes it to Grace Honey on the right wing. Back to Cameron Mace. Sabrin Jones. Brooke Wilson in the paint. Misses her shot. Out of bounds. Winfield's ball. Here comes Sage Wilder bringing the ball down the court at the top of the key. Making some moves to the right wing to number 13. Back to Sage. Loses control of the ball, but gets it back. Back to number 22. Ball knocked loose by Cameron Mace. Travel called on number 3, Tatum Bradshaw.
You got to dribble before you take 3 steps.
That sounds like a fundamental there.
It really does.
I think I've heard that somewhere before.
Probably from your 3rd grade coach.
Well, I never played basketball, so let's just say you were my 3rd grade coach, and you taught me that.
I probably did. As we got a quick timeout from the Winfield Warriors.
Tell me, Jacob, what is this timeout for?
Maybe to talk game plan. See, they saw what the Warriors are running on defense. Maybe they're trying to divulge a game plan around that. That's what I think I would do for that timeout.
I agree. Sabrin Jones bring the ball down to court to Cameron Mace. Down to Brooke Wilson in the paint. Shot.
Got another travel call.
Man. Got to use that pivot foot, you know?
Yeah. It seems that the St. Charles West Warriors game plan is to get the ball in the paint, as we have a clear size advantage inside there.
Shot by number 11. Bank is open. 3-pointer good from Bree Burkemper.
When is it close? Well, in the grocery stores it stays open till 7, so guess so.
Quite obvious. Oop, Alicia Condos in the paint.
Wide open layup.
Wide open layup.
Should have taken a little bit more time to put that one in my opinion. Nobody was there. Had the defender try to get the pass, she missed it.
Number 22 with the 3-point shot. Missed. Brooke Wilson with the rebound.
Ball. I like
Grace Honey on the right side. Alicia Condos turns around. Back out to Grace on the wing.
A little bit strong. Grace Honey grabs the offensive board, takes it back out.
Up to Sabrin Jones. Back out to Grace Honey. Alicia Condos in the paint with a shot. Missed, but she grabs her own offensive rebound. In for a nice 2-point score.
You can see they're running a bit of a triangle, trying to get the ball from the top of the key to the wing into the post, and it's working very well. Easy.
Sage with the ball. Back to Bree Burkemper at the top of the key. Out to the right wing. Shot from 3-point. Again missed.
Looks like she shot that with one hand.
Grace Honey in the paint with a nice finish. Warriors up.
Like to see that from Grace. When she's aggressive, she's good.
Number 22 with the 3-point shot. Rebound by Cameron Mace. If I'm not mistaken, the Winfield Warriors have not gotten the ball and shot it inside the 3-point line yet.
That's not a mistake. That is correct, and seems to be their game plan, and it's not really working out for them so far.
Brooke Wilson with the short jumper. That's in. 6-3, your St. Charles West Warriors. Sage Wilson bringing the ball up. Bree Burkemper with the handoff. Gets the handoff. Back to Sage at the right wing. Trying to make a move around Brooke Wilson, but no, nothing's there. Shot from number 22 from 3-point land. Missed again. Here comes Grace. Sabrina Jones on the right wing. Lost control of the ball, Alicia Condos. Grace slows it down. Back out to Sabrina Jones. Pass into the paint. Brooke Wilson in the paint.
Gets fouled. Did we say at the same time?
Yeah.
Jinx, give me a Coke.
And they'll send her to the line. Now, Jacob. Free throws are a big part of the game. Do you think that will play a big role in the winner of tonight's matchup?
I think if the St. Charles West Warriors can hit their free throws, it may make a difference. But I don't see the Winfield Warriors getting to the line very often based on their style of play from the first 4 minutes of this game.
I agree, as Brooke Wilson gets an offensive rebound and shoots it from the paint for another 2 points.
As Warriors give a little full court press, see if Winfield can get out of it. Looks like they're going to. We got a travel call.
That's number 22, Chloe Kamen. She's taken 3 shots, I believe, so far. Missed all 3, and of course, all of them coming from behind the arc. Ball inbounded to Sabrina Jones. Back out to Grace Honey on the right wing.
And
pass into the paint. Ooh.
A little miscommunication between Brooke and Grace.
Yeah.
Happens.
That's like your quarterback thinking you're running one route, but you're really not. And he throws it into open space. No one's there to catch the ball.
Matt,
3-point shot by number 2. And that one goes for Josie Bauer.
I have a question. Do you get paid for every time you plug in a little football reference?
No, but it's easy, you know? I mean, you live something, and it's your life, you know? And I mean, I'm not really a basketball guy, so I got to make these analogies.
Okay.
Sabrina at the top of the key. Ooh, into the paint. Nice moves.
Little kick out.
Brooke Wilson with the offensive rebound, and she scores. St. Charles West Warriors up 10-6 with 3 minutes left in the first. Wide open for 3. Number 3, Tatum Bradshaw misses it, but an offensive rebound. Couldn't take advantage of Sabrina Jones on a fast break. Crossover. Oh, and she's fouled. Almost gets the and one.
She left number 22 in the dust.
Oof. That's what you call burners right there.
One thing that I like from these refs so far in this game is they're clearly high school refs, not NBA refs, because they understand what a travel is.
Oh, man.
And I think that is one thing that in high school basketball that really should be paid attention to, because if you set habits through what the refs are going to call and not going to call, it's not going to change when it gets to the higher levels.
I agree. You know, I saw a video last night. LeBron James taking 5 steps. It was a 5-step Euro step. Man did the Euro Asia step, all right? And he got called for an and one and not a travel.
It amazes me.
Here comes Sage down with the ball. Right side. Back to Bree. Top of the key. Sabrina Jones with a steal. Fast break. And a foul by number 11 on Sabrina Jones once again. That speed's dangerous, and they kind of feel helpless. Just want to foul her.
Nothing else you could have done there, Matt.
Sabrina Jones is currently, she has the most free throw attempts per game on our team, and I think it's just because of that. Fast break, they're scared. Pass intercepted by number 2, Josie Bauer. And here comes number 22, Chloe Kamen down the court.
Grace Honey comes away with a steal, dribbles the ball up.
In the paint.
Missed. Sabrina Jones puts it back up.
Jump ball.
Missed opportunity there.
Winfield's ball after a poor possession by the Warriors. Running the full court press here. Why are they doing that, Jacob?
because I don't really think the Winfield Warriors can get out of it as very frequently. Their ball handling skills aren't as great as I've seen.
As a block by Addy Block. Comes down. Sabrin Jones with the ball. With the shot.
Again with that speed.
Fouled again on the shot. Ooh. We got a little pushy there. You know what? I tell you, that's Sage Wilder. Sophomore year, my sister, when she played basketball, let me let you in on a little secret. She got in a fight with her.
Really?
On the court. They got into a little pushing, yelling.
No way.
That's the closest my sister has ever been to a fight. I mean, my sister's a little aggressive herself, but Sage has some fire to her.
Okay. So that's something to look out for.
And we've already seen it. We have already seen it tonight.
As they try a long pass to get out of the full court press, doesn't work out for them as Block steals the ball.
Addie Block already forcing her second turnover. Ball to Sabrin Jones on the left wing. Taking it out to the baseline. Back into Grace Honey, top of the key. Looks for it. Doesn't have it. Grace, Bailey Griffiths in the paint. Misses the shot. Offensive rebound by Addie Block. Puts it up. Misses it. And Winfield has the ball. Errant pass by Winfield, but out on Addie Block, so they will retain possession.
Seems like when the Warriors run a full court press on them, they just get flustered and try to pass the ball away as quick as they can.
I agree.
No confidence with the ball in their hands.
Addie Block with another stop. Ball goes out of bounds off of her hands, so Winfield will keep possession. Looks to me like Addie Block is a defensive specialist right now. That's already 4 tipped balls, and 2 of them are forced for turnovers. Number 22 with the mid-range. Missed. Addie Block with the rebound.
Bringing
taking it down the court. All right.
Like to see a versatile.
Out to Bailey Griffiths. Back to Addie Block. She drives in. Bailey Griffiths on the outside. Back to Cameron Mace at the top of the key. She tries to get in the paint. Nothing there. Back to the top of the key. Bailey Griffiths slowing it down. To the right side. Pick set by Cameron Mace, but a good switch by the Winfield Warriors. Bailey Griffiths trying to make something happen. She's got nothing. Cameron Mace with this pass into Grace Honey in the paint. Missed shot. And offensive rebound by Bailey Griffiths. Straight to Michaela Chowning. Shot. Missed. Rebounded by the Winfield Warriors. Number 11, Bree Burkemper, taking the ball down the court. Top of the key. Trying to get in the paint.
First
she's
shot
fouled
in the lane today. And that's what it gets you. Free throws.
Get you 2 free shots at some points.
One thing I would like to point out is Bailey Griffith's shoes. I have the same pair, but obviously in men's, they're quite comfortable.
Congratulations.
Thank you.
I'm impressed.
It's one thing me and Bailey have in common, not much else.
First free throw is missed by Bree Burkemper. Addie Block taking the ball down the court. Interesting choice. You know, I think Coach P's philosophy is just let whoever gets the ball take it down the court.
I had myself muted. I mean, they're not putting any pressure on whoever's bringing the ball up the court, so why not start it with the big woman in the top of the key? I think
Inbounds by Cameron Mace to Addie Block overhead, but she corrals it in. Out to Michaela Chowning at the elbow. Takes it in the paint. Hook shot. Missed. That was an easy one right there. You got to make those.
Yeah.
Warriors are up 14-6 with 18 seconds left in the first quarter. Here comes Bree Burkemper. Seems to me like they've kept almost the whole starting 5 out for the whole first quarter.
Well, they only have 8 players, Matt. So maybe their skill gap between the starters and who they have on the bench is just too big to put in the game.
Makes sense. Sage Wilder with the ball, out to 22. Bree Burkemper with the ball. And that'll be the end of the first quarter. Warriors up 14-6. Welcome back as the second quarter is getting ready to be underway.
We have some substitutions as Alyssa Coffey makes her first appearance. She is a freshman. And along with Wheatland Coleman coming in the game as well. Oh, we have
that's a little blooper right there.
Whistle,
Save that one.
Little whistle to get Winfield on the field, or on the court, excuse me. And we got Wheatland Coleman thinking it was the inbounds whistle, hits Bryn Jones in the head.
Square in the face,
That'll
man.
be on Shaq and a Fool later.
Wheatland Coleman with the pass into Hope Affleck. Back out to Sabrin Jones, top of the key, three-point shot, and it's in. Nice shot, number 5.
Nothing else but bottom, baby. Like to see that from Sabrin. Confidence builder right there.
Wow. Quick shot by number 3. She gets the ball and fires it from three-point land and misses it. Number 5, Sabrin Jones, bring the ball down the court. Out to Wheatland Coleman on the left wing. Back to Sabrin. Looked like she was about to take it again. Oh, and she will from the left wing. Missed shot, rebounded by number 23, Elena Kamen.
I'll take that shot any day of the week.
No.
I mean, you look at the Houston Rockets in the NBA, their philosophy is either in the paint or a three-pointer, and we look like we've been doing the same thing all game, and it's been working out for us.
I agree. You know, the Houston Rockets offense is 48% scoring from beyond the arc. They got some three-point specialists, and they know how to use them. Brooke Wilson with the shot from the free throw line. In and out. Offensive rebound by Hope Affleck, but she misses it. And here comes Sage Wilder with the ball down the court.
Got a timeout. I mean, right now we're up by 11, but I think it could easily be close to 20 if we just make open layups.
I agree.
I think it's something that we could work on. Just being calm, cool, and collected, and don't rush anything in the paint.
100% agree.
That's what I see a lot from the big girls for the Warriors is they get a little bit flustered when they get the ball and put up a quick shot. There's no touch off the backboard.
I agree.
So we got a little encouragement from Atticus Edge in the student section. Little woo.
I tell you what, Jacob, you know who is the St. Charles West Warriors girls basketball manager? That is Abigail Anderson, my twin sister.
Twin sister?
Mm-hmm.
Also featured on Warrior of the Week. Is that on Tribe TV? I believe so.
I believe it is. I had a little tidbit
Put a little
in there.
glimpse of her on the screen right as you talking about her. As we come back from the timeout, the Winfield Warriors have the ball.
Sage Wilder, feisty one, trying to get in the paint. Missed shot blocked. Thrown up by number 9.
I got a foul call.
Maybe
foul call.
Foul call. Yes, sir.
On Wheatland. Coleman was the closest to finish, so I'm assuming it's on her. What number is she?
And Tatum Bradshaw misses her first free throw, shooting the second right here. Oh, she's got an awkward foot angle. You see that, Jacob?
Mm-hmm. It's pointed more at Wheatland than it is the basket. Sabrin brings the ball up the court.
Alyssa Coffey on the left wing. Hope Affleck at the baseline. Back out to Sabrin Jones, top of the key. She takes a shot.
Bank is looking to be.
I think the Bank's in the closing mode.
Closing. That's what it looks like.
Sage Wilder bringing the ball down the court. Number 23 with the shot at the baseline. And I believe that was a 2.
It was.
That's number 22, Chloe Kamen. Pass to Brooke Wilson. Back to Alyssa Coffey on the right wing, Sabrin. Brooke Wilson back out to Alyssa Coffey. Errant pass, and she couldn't corral it.
I have a scenario for you, Matt. We put one big girl inside the paint and spread the other 4 around the three-point line. Do you think that would change the Winfield Warriors game plan at all?
Honestly, no. I don't really want to say it, but I don't think their skill set is adapting to the game. I think they have a game plan, and they're going to follow it no matter what.
I agree. As we see, Sabrin's burst of speed once again, taking the ball to the court, misses the layup, but does get to the line for 2.
You know who she kind of reminds me of? My man, speedy point guard, Kyle Lowry.
I don't want to argue on air to you, but we will definitely talk about this after the broadcast.
Let's say John Wall.
Thank you.
John Wall, speedy guy, gets in the paint, gets fouled a lot.
I agree. I'd say more of a has John Wall's speed, but James Harden's ability to get to the line. I think that's what I see in Sabrin Jones.
I can agree with that. Ooh, travel by number 22, Chloe Kamen.
That is the 3rd travel call against the Winfield Warriors in the first half.
Refs keeping them disciplined. I like that. By the way, Chloe Kamen, a freshman, actually ended up starting for the Winfield Warriors tonight. Sabrin Jones on the right wing to Brooke Wilson. Back to Hope Affleck in the paint.
Hope Affleck's first points of the night. Little left-handed layup. Got to be able to use both hands.
Ambidextrous. Ball knocked out of bounds by number 40, Brooke Wilson. Winfield Warriors retain possession. I'm sorry, man. Jacob Schwartz is making jokes over here. Ball inbounded. Number 22, Chloe came in with the ball.
Part-time comedian.
Knocked out by Alyssa Coffey. Actually, they say that was off Winfield. So Bryn Jones is going to bring the ball down the court. If I'm the Warriors, St. Charles West Warriors, I'm going to slow down the game and try to slow down the Winfield Warriors as Hope Affleck scores 2 points in the paint.
That's where our opinions differ. I think what we should do is get players in and let them gain experience and try to run the offense at full speed so they can get game time experience against a defense that doesn't know what they're running.
I can see that, but here's my question to you. We're up by 13 points. Keep the starters in, slow the game down for the rest of the half.
Okay.
Second half, you have all your refreshed players. You play the starters for the first 4 minutes of the third quarter. The rest of it, you let your bench players play, and they run the offense, see what they have.
That's fine. That's a compromise right there. You can learn from what me and Matt just did. We combined our ideas and made it into one good idea. And if we do that, I think that'll work out well.
He said doo-doo.
Oh my God.
Doo-doo.
But
can't believe you just said doo-doo
we're
on
in
air.
high school.
He said doo-doo on air.
All right.
Oh my gosh. As the Warriors take a timeout. St. Charles West up 21-8.
1 minute. 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 1
Bad idea.
The next time out, it'll be that camera.
Come on, Matt.
I'm not pretty enough to have a face cam.
I want a little light. My mom's gonna know that I'm actually here.
Okay. Inbounds to Sage. And she takes the shot. And it's good from the elbow. Inbounds to Bailey Griffiths as she takes it up to the right ring.
I like that, Matt. Little. I don't know what it was, but I like it.
My
Aaron
partner's
pass.
making fun of me. Sage Wilder. Ooh, looked like a travel to me. 22 takes a shot. Missed. Grace Honey with the ball. Fast break. Going down the court. And she loses it. Good transition defense for the Winfield Warriors for once. Here comes Sage Wilder with the ball down the court. Pick set.
We got I don't know what.
Offensive foul by number 1, Sage Wilder. She's getting feisty, man.
Throwing elbows, trying to create some space.
Or just throwing elbows because she doesn't like them.
Well,
I'm not gonna say what.
I think it's just your sister, Matt.
Well, you know what? I'm gonna compare number 1 Sage Wilder to.
Don't even DeMarcus Cousins it. I knew you were going there. Don't. All right, back to the game.
Draymond Green.
Back to the game.
Number 1 Sage Wilder. And here comes Sage with the ball down the court. Still has it on the right wing. Back out to number 3 on the right wing. Trying to penetrate the paint more now than they did earlier in the game. Ball knocked out of bounds at the baseline. Winfield Warriors retaining possession.
One thing I see from multiple Winfield Warriors is the inability to switch hands while dribbling. They seem to be dominant with their right hand for, I'd say, 95% of their dribbles. So I think the St. Charles West Warriors need to realize that and take advantage of it and cut off their right hand to have them actually work to get places rather than just following them.
Sounds good to me. As Grace Honey gets the offensive board and puts it back up for 2. Warriors up 23-10. Here comes Sage Wilder. Pass out to number 3. She takes the shot one-handed as Cam rebounds the ball. Takes it up the court.
That's her shooting form. Been doing it all game. It's a little weird.
Alicia Condos moves around the paint, misses the shot. As Sage Wilder brings the ball up the court again. It's kind of a funky shot for him, but hey,
yeah,
if it works.
Got a push on Bailey Griffiths.
Number 4.
Thanks, Matt. It's like you know what I'm going to say before I say it.
I mean, I do.
You don't know me.
Once we put these headsets on, we share a telepathic connection with each other.
I think it's a one-way channel there on
I don't think so. I think we're like the Keel sisters. They put on the headsets and they know what they're doing. They finish each other's sentences. As Grace Honey brings the ball down the court, trying to penetrate. Euro step, but misses the shot.
In and out. I thought that.
I thought it was going to go in.
The Warriors still retain possession on that as it goes off Winfield.
Grace Honey not shooting the ball the best she ever has. She's usually one of the best scorers out here. As Eddie Block, or as Michaela Chowning travels at the baseline.
Now, although I do like that they're calling travels, I didn't see anything.
I saw her. I saw her pivot.
I thought she kept it.
Me too. Oh, as the shot from number 22, Chloe Kamen, and she misses.
Got another
Cam gets the
airball.
rebound, brings it down the court with 1:15 left in this quarter. Cam penetrates the defense. Open layup in the paint, but misses it. Goes after the ball for a jump ball.
I would like to note, I believe that the Winfield Warriors have shot more air balls than 2-point field goals they've made this game, which I don't think is A winning stat line.
You know what? I'm going to have to agree with you there. As Grace Honey, fast break, brings it down the court. Oh, but loses the ball. Cameron Mace picks it up, takes a shot as she's fouled.
I believe we're shooting 2. As we got 55 seconds left in the half and a Warriors lead of 13, and Cameron Mace is looking to increase that at the line.
I think one really big thing that St. Charles West is doing well is ball movement. Can you elaborate on that for me?
I agree with that. I think that we are really whipping the ball around the perimeter. That is getting the defense moving and out of position, and then looking for one of our centers inside the paint. And I think that's working out well for us. I like what we're doing with the ball.
I agree. As number 22, Chloe Kamen, brings the ball down the court. Pass tipped. Number 4 goes up for the shot. Blocked by Alicia Condos, but calls a foul. Number 4 is headed to the line.
I mean, that's like Isaiah Thomas going into KP, Kristaps Porzingis, isn't it? There was just no chance there.
As number 4, Elena Wilson, misses the first free throw. Hey, Jacob, have the Winfield Warriors made a free throw yet?
I don't recall that happening.
I don't remember.
As you said earlier in the broadcast, the free throws are going to make a big difference in this game, and that's been the tale so far in this first half as we got a little tangle up and a jump ball. Winfield Warriors get possession.
One thing we're doing well is we're winning the battle on the boards. I think we're probably up 70-30 in the boards battle because we just keep getting offensive rebounds.
Percentages, right?
70-30. What?
Yeah, I know. I'm just messing with you, bud.
Okay. And it seems that the Winfield Warriors haven't had very many second chances. As Sage Wilder
not going to get one
for
here.
the free throw.
Oh, good save by Bailey Griffiths, but right to a Winfield Warrior. Oh,
nice block by
what
Alicia
a block.
Condos. Pass down to Grace Honey. Fast break. Ooh, nifty pass. Back out to Michaela Chowning. Shot.
Buzzer beater. Oh. And that will cap off the half.
Runs out. Michaela Chowning makes it. As we head into halftime, St. Charles West Warriors up 25-10.
Erin McCart is so deserving of a Warrior of the Week. She's always very respectful. In the classroom, she set the bar for what the work ethic should be in all the child development classes. Every time she steps in the door, every time she was walking down the hallway, she always has a smile on her face. She has a lot of leadership in the class, We do a lot of group projects in my classes, and she's always the first one to step up and say, this is what we're going to do, or what do you guys think about this? Is always taking command. Very, very deserving of this award. She's striving for perfection all the time, and everything she does always turns in her absolute best work on the first time.
Erin exemplifies everything that a warrior should exemplify. She's always on top of things. She asks questions. She's always ahead of the game. Her work ethic is top-notch. She's constantly working to improve her skills. She doesn't just do the bare minimum. She always exceeds and goes beyond. And she always does it with a cool, calm demeanor. She's one of the most polite people I've ever met. And she's very patient and methodical in her process as to how she puts things together. She always models positivity in my classroom. And from there, that helps other people to take after her. So she's definitely a warrior of the week.
Erin McCart is a true friend to me. She's the sweetest and funniest person I know. She always helps me with my schoolwork and Algebra 2, and I can always count on her to be there for me.
I chose Erin McCart as a winning warrior because she is beyond mature, does all her work ahead of time, comes to class always prepared. Her notes are extremely detailed. She's also not afraid to ask for help or clarification when she has a concern. Erin is mature, polite, just so receptive to learning, and she takes charge of her education.
Welcome back as we're starting the second half here. St. Charles West
starts to bring the ball up the court. We got Sprint Jones with the ball. We could cut to a camera on the floor now instead of just awkwardly looking at me while the game's going on, as we have Brooke Wilson miss a layup. Offensive foul on Brooke Wilson with the reaching over her head.
And here comes number 22, Bree Burkemper, down with the ball. Passes it to number 1, Sage Wilder. Tries to get in the paint, being aggressive. Ball out of bounds.
As we see Sage fall on Sabrina Jones' right knee, and she comes up limping. Let's see if she can just walk it out or ask to get a sub.
Seems like she'll be all right.
To be safe, Coach P's checking in Bailey Griffiths for her. Got a little clap from the crowd. She seems to be walking off fine though. Look to see her back in the game at some
Cameron
point.
Mace to inbound the ball to Bailey Griffiths as she brings it down the court to the left wing and to Alicia Khan. Back to Alicia in the paint.
Oh,
Nifty pass to
I do
Brooke
like
as
the
she gets
ball
fouled.
movement. I do like the ball movement. You see a pass from the high post, a dribble out, pass to the three-point line, and then that same player goes down to the low post. That's a great way to pick apart the defense and look for open shots. And because of that, we're shooting 2. Brooke Wilson puts up her first one. Rims out.
In and out. Creating space creates shots.
Best way to do it through passing. The Warriors seem to be perfecting that tonight.
Second free throw is up, and it's in. 1 for 2 on free throws for Brooke Wilson.
I'll take that.
Bree Burkemper. She seems to be the leader of this team at the moment. Taking the most shots, taking the ball down the court as Bailey Griffith steals the ball. Okay. Bailey Griffiths on the left wing. Travels as
travel.
she's trying to get into the paint. Winfield Warriors ball. Ball inbounded to number 22, Chloe Kamen. Pass out to Tatum Bradshaw into Chloe Kamen, but pass intercepted by Alicia Condos as Grace Honey tries to Euro step. Call her for a travel. That's interesting. I didn't see that one. How about you, Jacob?
I know what a Euro step is, and that's exactly what that was. Foul call, yes. Travel, no. Push off, okay. Don't know what else to tell you there, Matt.
I feel like the refs have put on some special lens that I can't see through right now.
And I don't exactly know what that was. They passed it to a girl on the baseline and back to the inbounder before she could take 2 steps. So,
all right.
Out of bounds,
Sabrina
turnover.
Jones brings the ball up. Pass out to Grace Honey on the left wing to the baseline. Back to Brooke Wilson inside. Top of the key, Sabrin. Out to Cameron on the right wing for the shot. Missed. Ball rebounded by Sage Wilder. Push called on Brooke Wilson. In the wise words of my director, get the disappointment.
Me?
You're not my director. Wow, if you were my director, we'd be in some big trouble.
Sprint Jones gets a steal.
Oh, wow. Wide open layup with just too much gusto. Off the front of the rim.
It's like trying to throw a baseball at a barn and missing. We got a timeout called by the Winfield Warriors, looking to figure out what game plan they're going to do for the last 6 minutes of the third quarter.
I tell you what, right now, this is when I put in the younger girls. Want to see what they got, see their potential. I throw them out there.
Game time experience is more important than I think anything else. I mean, we can go to Allen Iverson with the importance of practice, but
Not a game.
not a game.
Practice.
Do we need to work sided now?
Probably. English teacher will get after us for not
Yeah. We got Abby
citing our
Anderson on the
sources.
screen for a little bit.
Yeah.
Matt Anderson's sister.
supporting morally, mentally, physically, and verbally all of the players on the team to her best ability.
That's what she does.
It seems to me like the Winfield Warriors always take a little bit longer than they should in their timeouts.
Matt, there's still 4 seconds left on the
Okay, you know what? Last
on the
time they
clock.
weren't on the court when the whistle was blown.
Yeah, but that wasn't a timeout. That was a halftime. So
No.
no, it was halftime.
It
it
was
was
a timeout.
going. No, it was halftime.
Grace Honey layup, and it's good.
We can talk about it all you want, but that was halftime. Thank you very much. As we got another steal by Sabrina Jones. Grace Honey on the ground, and it is tapped out by number 1.
Sage Wilder getting upset. Inbound to what's
Got a little turnaround jump shot. Misses as rebound
Alicia
goes to
Condor misses.
Warrington.
Sage Wilder brings the ball down the court once again.
Got a little spin dribble move from her.
Ooh. Pass to the right baseline. Shot.
Wild.
Miss. Alicia Kondo rebounds, and here comes Sabrina Jones down the court. Nice pass to Brooke Wilson for the lay-in.
Sabrina Jones has 1 speed. That's fast.
That's pretty good. My co-host, Jacob Schwartz, is making fun of the way I'm sitting, but I think it's perfectly acceptable.
I don't think I've ever seen anyone in my entire 17 years of living sit like that.
Gives me good posture. My mother always
Okay,
yelled at
Matt
me for that.
Anderson.
As number 22 is sent to the line, Chloe Kamen to shoot 2. Misses the first free throw. As subs are made,
Oh.
as the second team comes out.
What
for
is
the St. Charles
that?
West Warriors.
Some younger players, as we have 2 freshmen and 2 seniors, and we also 3 seniors and 2 freshmen. Excuse me.
Oh,
We got Weedland jumping off a little early. She just
fell. I mean,
fell.
she fell.
Momentum was a bit too much for her. Laws of gravity and stuff. She should go
Yeah.
back to whatever science.
Calculus?
Calculus.
Yeah.
Jeez. Or you can go to physical science. I do a little bit of it in there.
As Addie Block passes the ball into Bailey Griffiths.
A little bit of a slower
Bailey
pace.
Griffiths always seems to slow down the pace a little bit.
Brings that
Right
maturity.
Over to Alyssa Coffey at the logo. Back over to Bailey Griffiths. To Hope Affleck on the 3-point line. Pass intercepted by Sage Wilder. Top of the key. Back out to the right wing. Number 11 shoots the ball. Missed 3-pointer. Here comes Bailey Griffiths.
The form there was just something else. Her shoulders were nowhere near pointing at the basket. We got another travel call. You see Bailey Griffiths throw the pass to the ref with a little bit of speed on it. She seems to be irritated.
Pass in to number 22, Chloe Kamen. To the left wing she goes, trying to dribble in. Nice defense by Alyssa Coffey. Ball taken, she's looking down the court. Pass batted down by number 1, Sage Wilder.
That was more bad offense. Alyssa Coffey ran into the ball. Just happened to be in the right place at the right time.
Weedland Coleman inbounds the ball, straight to Hope Affleck. Bailey Griffiths on the right wing. Pass into Hope in the paint. Back out. Bailey Griffiths, top of the key, 3-pointer. Missed. Jump ball called as Weedland's down in the mix. Another inbounds by Weedland Coleman. Nice design play. Addie block gets it. Step back, but decides not to shoot it. Alyssa Coffey with the floater. Missed shot. Here comes Sage Wilder down the court on the right wing. On the right wing still. Out to Chloe Kamen, but couldn't corral the pass, and it's out of bounds. Bailey Griffiths bringing the ball down. You know, I've noticed the Warriors defense has been pretty solid. I don't know if part of it is the Winfield Warriors game plan, but another part of it is us not allowing them to get in the paint. What do you think, Jacob?
I agree. We were playing really solid. We're definitely getting in the passing lanes a lot and not making it easy for them to get in the paint, as our big girls are in there working really hard. As you see Weedland get an offensive rebound and a putback.
Wow.
That was nice to see from Weedland.
There was no defensive effort on that play, I'm not going to lie. Let her get the easy rebound, easy putback. That just looked like laziness to me.
Yep, on there you gotta find a body and put your butt into him and back him out.
What we got going on here, Jacob?
Yeah. She foul out?
I don't know.
Thought I heard him say it was her 5th foul, but maybe I might have heard wrong. Maybe I heard 3. As we got another travel called on Alyssa Coffey. Got to retain the same pivot foot on that play.
Yep.
She still is a freshman. Plenty of time to learn, though.
They're pretty stingy over here.
Yeah.
I tell you what, I played football with Alyssa Coffey's
as we know,
older brother,
Austin,
when I was a freshman, and man, he was an aggressive guy. He liked to get after the quarterback and lay out some dudes.
Do you think that personality trait transferred over to Alyssa with her aggressive play on the court, or do you think their personalities are different?
I see aggressiveness in her.
As we got another travel called.
She's very good on defense. She's on the ball and playing it like she's been there before, even though she hasn't. Bailey Griffiths bringing the ball down the court on the right wing. Back out to Hope Affleck on the baseline.
Got a cross
pass to
court
Alyssa Coffey. Another floater. Missed. Defensive rebound.
Can I get a little Kareem Abdul-Jabbar with the hook shot there almost?
Dream a little dream, hey? Sing it with me, Jacob. Dream a little dream, a little dream.
One of the talents Matt possesses that I don't.
I don't. I'm not that good of a singer. I just do it anyways. Number 23 being sent to the line.
I don't want our viewers to hear a whale dying, so I'm just going to not sing.
I wouldn't say your singing's a whale dying. I'd say it's more like a banshee.
Banshee
screech. You know.
All right. So, okay. At least they're still living, more of a screech rather than.
Banshees are dead.
Oh. So is it the last screech that they let out before?
I don't know.
Is that what
exactly.
it sounds like?
Hey,
should we let the viewers decide?
Viewers decide.
What do I sound like more, a dying whale or a banshee's last screech?
As Sage Wilder.
A little dream.
Sage Wilder brings the ball down the court on the right baseline. Number 3 with the pass.
As you see, the left side of the floor is completely clear.
Good call on a travel there. I saw more than one girl travel on that side of the court. That was awkward. Did you see that? The whole left side of the court was completely empty. Not one person over there.
I'm gonna go back to the Houston Rockets. Why their game plan works so well is because their floor spacing is really good. And I think if the Winfield Warriors can take that step and get that good floor spacing, that they have a chance to be a good team.
I agree. As the Warriors have now tripled Winfield score, and it's 36-12.
As you can tell, Matt Anderson is in calculus.
It's quick maths. 2 + 2, that's 4. Quick maths.
Yes, Brent
That's
Jones,
Brent.
lightning speed. Oh, great pass.